Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and really good to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Want to say hello to Barry. What's up? Tech creators, Marco. Good to see you. Rachel as well. Rachel Pantaleon. Good to see you guys here. Yeah, welcome. This is the weekly live Q&A session here with me. This is something I just like to do every Friday. So, oh, hold on. Just getting some audio here. Getting audio back. Yeah, so good to see you guys. Let me know what you guys are up to, what you guys are working on. I've got some things I want to share with you guys. I've got some new apps that I've kind of come across that I'd love to share with you guys. Make your video creation, the whole video creation game a lot easier for you guys. Want to talk about marketing, of course. Want to talk about content creation, live streaming, monetization. So I want to talk about monetization with you guys. I want to know how you guys are monetizing and building a business around your content, your audience. Yeah, thanks, Marco. Nice shirt. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, hold on. Let me get the let me get the chats going here. I want to make sure I get all the comments and stuff going here. There you go. Awesome. There you go. Thanks, Marco. Nice shirt. Awesome. Yeah, the good people at Restream hooked me up, so sent over the shirt. So yeah, it's been really nice of them. Yeah, so as you guys know, I use Restream. I use Ecamm. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other tools. I mean, there's so many tools out there. But yeah, so I want to talk about all that stuff. But first, I want to say thank you to TUBEBUDDY and also Restream for being really good friends of this channel. Obviously, I'm the brand evangelist at TUBEBUDDY, so that just goes by default. But yeah, really awesome. So thank you. And we're going to be giving away some stuff, as we always do every week. Some good stuff from Restream and TUBEBUDDY. So stick around for that. We're going to do probably some fun trivia a little bit later. So let me know where you guys are all tuning in from. I know Marco's from Portugal. Awesome. I know Rachel is from Manila. Really awesome as well. Barry, I know you're in the States. I forget now where. But yeah, let me know where. And tech creators, good to see you here as well, my friend. Always really good. Yeah, Restream seems to take great care of their people. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean, there's some really cool things that Restream is doing, especially in a lot of the spaces that you guys don't expect. So I know my good friend Ian Anderson Gray. I'll share my screen. It's probably more interesting than my face here, guys. So let me share my screen. Okay, let's share my secondary screen. This one. Oh yeah, by the way, so this is Slack. We just launched the Slack channel, so the Slack community for our Patreon supporters. So guys, I would love for you guys to support us on Patreon, literally for $1 a month. This kind of a thing I've always wanted to do was to create a community outside of YouTube for all the people that are connected here, all the subscribers that are here. And so I've tried to make this, I can't make this any lower, guys, other than free, but I'll tell you why I'm not making this free. There's a reason why, but I tried to make this as low as possible. So you can go and become a Patreon supporter for $1 a month, and then you'll get access to our community. And so it's been a really fun community. It's on Slack, and we are on a daily just sharing ideas, sharing our videos, sharing feedback, sharing resources, and really building an awesome community. I mean, you also get early access to my videos. You get to sort of give me your request on videos to make and things like that. So I hope you guys join. I want to make sure that, we do these Friday sessions, but I also want to make sure that there's so much happening throughout the week. And so I don't want just the Friday to have interaction with everyone. I want that happening all week because, there's questions that we have during the week. And there's also a lot of really smart people in this community. And so I feel like we can all help each other out. So come and join us. Devin's there. Awesome. Devin and Kendra, good to see you guys. So yeah, so come and join us there. All right, let's get some questions going, guys. So if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. This week, I'm going to go into my channel here. I'm going to show you guys. If you guys want me to jump into TubeBuddy, anything like that, let me know. Let's do some keyword research or anything. Let me know. So this week, as far as content and things, what's happened since last Q&A, which is you guys see this was the last week's Q&A. So there's quite a fair bit of activity since then. All of this kind of happened since last Friday. So it's been pretty busy for me. Hey, what's up? Is that $1 Canadian? It is 1 peso Filipino Bitcoin. I don't know. Rich. No, yeah, US. US. I think that's the only thing that Patreon does. US. I could be wrong, but it is $1 US, which is like $10,000 Canadian. I'm just kidding. Chris and Manda, Ready Set Autism. Good to see you guys. Manda's here with us this morning. Cool. Awesome, guys. Yeah, so let's talk about it. So this is all the things that I created this week on my channel. So TikTok, that was a really good session. That was a really hot session, actually. I mean, TikTok is getting a lot of media, a lot of press right now. I know that I haven't checked into it, but I know that Facebook and YouTube are both coming up with, I think it's, guys, tell me if I'm wrong. I think it's Facebook Reels and YouTube Shorts, I think, or something like that. Yeah, they're coming up. I think they kind of smell blood in the water when it comes to TikTok. So they're creating very similar. I think Snapchat is also putting out some TikTok-ish features as well. So I mean, I think my personal thoughts on it is that, everyone is consuming this type of content, entertainment-ish content, short stories type content. That's why Instagram stories are way more consumed right now than in the Instagram feed itself. That's the stats, and that's my personal experience as well. A lot more people are just going through their Instagram stories. They're not necessarily engaging with the feed anymore. So let me know if you guys are feeling the exact same way or different. Let me know in the chat. Also, let me know if you guys are on TikTok. It was a really interesting conversation that I had with these 5 experts here. These are all experts that are friends of mine and friends of TUBEBUDDYs. And so I'm going to mute this. But Alex, E for Electric, Alex Guberman up here in the middle with the blue. He's got over 500,000 subscribers or followers on TikTok. He's got a really big channel where he talks about electric cars. And so his TikTok is very much about electric cars. It's not dancing videos or anything like that. Rachel Peterson is very much business minded when it comes to TikTok, and she uses it as top of funnel for her business. And she's also built a business around specifically TikTok. It's one of the things that she's built for herself. I'm going to go back here. Let's get back to this, the screen. Yeah, Andrea Smith is a social media marketing manager. Owen Hemsath, you guys all know Owen most likely. He's a big personality. He's a good friend of mine based in San Diego. He's a really good TUBEBUDDY partner as well. So he uses TikTok really as, again, top of funnel awareness. And then Hannah with the lipstick, Hannah Cases, she's the social media marketing manager at TUBEBUDDY. But she has a really big sort of personal brand as well in the beauty vlogging space. So she was a really awesome guest as well, and just sharing how she's getting partnership deals and like brand deals on TikTok. And sometimes their experience, for the most part, is actually they're getting way more people, way more brands. The brands that are bought into TikTok are paying really well. They pay really well. They seem to understand TikTok and give it a lot of value. So they pay really well for influencers and content creators to, create videos for their brand. And so very interesting conversation. If you guys have any thoughts on TikTok, let me know. I'm on it, but I'm not really on it. I got my son to set up an account. We put up some videos every now and then. I tell dad jokes. Really, I read. There's an Instagram account all about dad jokes, and they got me this for Father's Day. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I got this on Father's Day, and so I say a lot of these jokes on camera, and that's it. That's all I'm doing there. So I haven't really figured out TikTok at all, so I'm not going to pretend I have. All right, let's move on to any questions. Let me see here. I've noticed that with Instagram too. Yeah, so yeah, Amanda, yeah, you noticed that with Instagram as well. Yeah, people are just consuming the stories way more. So again, create really quick bite-sized stories. We have such a short attention span these days, right? So that's why I think stories are doing really well. Manda says, we put 3 videos up, just having fun with the kids, but aren't active on TikTok. Yeah, I think that's like a lot of people. You know, they're not quite sure yet. You know, if anyone's played around or seen or has any thoughts on the TikTok competitor that Facebook or YouTube or Snapchat is building, would love to know. Even after this, if you're watching the replay, if you have some thoughts on it, I'd love to know. I always kind of want to keep on top of that stuff. All right. Rachel's asking, how can I use TUBEBUDDY? How can I use TUBEBUDDY search when choosing what dance music to choreograph? It's a good question. What kind of music? What kind of topic? I guess, you know, what kind of music do you like to dance to? Let me know, and then maybe we can even do some keyword research here just for fun. All right. So what else did we do here? So this past week, also did a video on how to trim your YouTube live streams. So this is a very common question I get asked all the time. Like, how do you trim your YouTube live streams, right? Because most of the time in the beginning and the end, they're kind of, you know, there's a lot of like you just looking at the camera or something. You know, you're like, oh, am I live? And so if you want to trim that, you can do that. You can do that directly on YouTube. You don't have to download the video and then upload it again, right? A lot of people they download the video, they delete the live stream, they edit it like on, you know, Adobe or whatever else, Final Cut, and then they'll upload the final version. And you don't have to do that anymore. I mean, you don't have to do that. You haven't had to do that for a while, actually. But yeah, so that video shows you how to do that really easily, directly from inside of your YouTube dashboard, your YouTube editor. Okay, so go check that out. Let me know if you guys have any questions there. I did a pop-up community chat. That was fun. And then restream. So here's the thing. I'm going to be really transparent with you guys. There's a video that I did on how to use your microphone for StreamYard, because again, it was a really common question from the StreamYard community, and they would ask me about that. So I created a video on it, how to use your external microphone while live streaming or using StreamYard. And so I created a very similar video on how to use your external microphone for Restream, and that's the second to latest. I uploaded that, you know, yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, and right now it's got a very small amount of views, but I'm okay with that. I know that it's only about 24 hours old, and the YouTube search hasn't really started to kick in yet. And from historically, that's, you know, this kind of content for me is very much search based and recommended, suggested based. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm very patient when it comes to tutorial videos and for it to get you know, traction. It's getting really hot in here. Yeah, windows are open. But yeah, so that's the video that I created yesterday. And then, hey, virtual dinner party, good to see you guys. Awesome. Barry Bowling, Lenny Ramirez. The only thing can stop TikTok is the government, if ever. The riots would be intense if that happens. I think so too. There's so many people on TikTok. I think that would be just crazy. But you never know. Crazier things have happened. All right, going back to the videos here, we've got, also did a interview yesterday with, this guy was really smart, man. He knows his stuff. Matthew Encina. So if you guys don't know Matthew is killing it with his channel. I got to give him a shout out because I'm just really impressed with what this guy's doing. So if you guys haven't, go to Matthew Encina. Matthew has 8 videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 videos. I'm gonna put his channel on the chat here. Jordan Thomas, my man, good to see you. See you all the time, man, on all over social. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well, staying safe, staying well. Back to Matthew. So Matthew has 177,000 subscribers, guys. No joke. This guy knows what's going on. Okay. He goes against everything I talk about, which is upload constantly, you know, especially if you're a smaller channel. He's not a small channel, but he's been in the game for a while. But he started his channel a year ago, and he now has over 177,000 subscribers. I'll tell you, there's a little bit of a reason. He does have a bit of an advantage, but it doesn't take away from any credit from this guy's skills and talent and creativity. He spends about a month. I asked him yesterday in the interview, how long do you spend to prepare and research your videos? And he says, I spend about 2 months per video, researching, filming. I'm gonna play one of his videos here behind the scenes while we talk. This is an ad, so let's just hang out here. Give Matthew some AdSense bucks. Yeah. So here's Matthew's latest video. Anyway, so he's really good with B-roll, very creative, aesthetically, just really sharp videos. So he spends about 2 months to create one video. He does a bunch of research, and he's really good with storytelling, which is a really important thing that I'm trying to get better at and just learn. Is just storytelling, and the way that he paces, the way he talks. He pays attention to a lot of comedians. Really good advice. So if you want to be a better speaker, pay attention to comedians. Comedians will speed up, slow down, be really high pitched, and then really, really low, slow and low. And comedians are really good at understanding when an audience when an audience is kind of fading, and you know, they're really good at getting that audience to come back and get that audience's attention back again. So Matthew and Sina, really good interview. Go check him out. I'll put the link here if you guys want to go check out this interview, but it was a really good one. All right. That's Matthew's interview. All right. So let's see. I've done a lot of talking here. Let's get some questions. Let's see if there's any questions. I will check it out. Yeah, I'll check out your TikTok for sure, guys. That's awesome. I will definitely check that out. Okay, so here we go. Barry Bowling. Let's make this a little smaller. Okay, Barry Bowling. Hey Rob, about trimming after uploading. If we have a video we see the ending is losing people and tanking, if we trim that portion off, how will that affect the watch time? That's a really good question. I'll probably have to get back to you on that one. If you trim off the end and people have watched it already, I'm not sure what happens there. I mean, I'm assuming, this is just my assumption, but I'll have to check with a couple of the TUBEBUDDY friends, the actual experts here, what happens with that. That's a very unique question there. So if you, let's say if you had, I think your question, Barry, is if you had a 10-minute video, and let's just say it's been there for a month, and some people have watched the entire 10 minutes, and then after a month, you decide, you know what, it's too long, people are dropping off, then let's trim it down to 8 minutes and cut out the 2 minutes at the end. I'm not sure what happens to the watch time that people have already watched that video in the past, you know, the last 2 minutes. I'm assuming you get to keep it, but maybe you don't. So I'll get back to you on that one, Barry. I know you're in our community, man, so thank you for supporting the Patreon, and so I'll get back to you in the community. I'll just have to check with some of our TUBEBUDDY friends. I've got a bit of a chat group with them, so it's a good question to ask them. The alternative, the suggestion that I would have, Barry, is to put a card. So if you notice that your viewers are dropping off at, say, like 6 minutes, it's a 10-minute video, people are dropping off at 6 minutes or 7 minutes on average, rather than trimming off the end, just put a card, you know, just put a little pop-up card. You know what I mean, right? The one that goes, wait, right here. I guess you can't see it. But you know, the one that comes out of the top right of your screen, just put a pop-up card there, get them over to a different video. So if the thing is, don't put it right when they actually drop off. Do it like 15 seconds or 30 seconds before they get to the average drop off time. So if on average people drop off at like 7 minutes, then put an end card at 6 minutes and 30 seconds, right? That way you know that like before they get to that point where they're gonna press back or click into another video, get their attention beforehand. All right. So do it that way rather than trimming the beginning and the end. The main reason that I trim my YouTube live videos is for the replay viewer. So for a lot of so there's two reasons actually. That's the first one. So if I do a YouTube live and maybe in the beginning, I used to do this I was really bad at this in the beginning when I started live streaming. I would like really engage with the live audience for quite a while, for like 4 or 5 minutes. We're like, hey guys, hey Dave, good to see you. Hey Glenn, good to see you. Hey Sally, good to see you. What's going on? What are you working on? Blah, blah, blah. And the replay viewer would be like, well, what am I doing here? What's happening right now? Rob's just talking to the live attendees. And so I feel alienated. I'm not really involved. So the views were really bad. So what I do now is typically my live interviews, if you guys notice, is I may engage with the audience really quickly. It's like say hi to a few people and then make sure that I started off like a regular YouTube video. It's like, hey guys, welcome to another Creators Corner. In this video, I'm going to be talking with Matthew and Sina. We're going to be talking all about how to be creative and productive on YouTube. And so if you have any questions, if you're here live or even on the replay, make sure you ask your questions in the chat. We're going to be answering them whether you're live or on the replay. And so that's the intro. I don't have to really trim that anymore. I used to have to because it would take me like 3 to 5 minutes to get to that point. The rest of the first few minutes, I would be just small talking with the live audience. And so that's really the reason I would trim that. I don't use it as much. And then at the end, sometimes what I'll do is I'll actually trim out the Q&A so that the live viewer or the replay viewer only really gets the meat of that, like the value, like the actual interview part of it. That way it's almost like a regular YouTube video, right? And that's really the reason that I would do that. The other reason that I use the YouTube Live editor for trimming the videos is every now and then I'll record my actual tutorials live. You guys have done this. Maybe you guys have been with me before when I've done that. So I would just record it actually live. So like record an actual YouTube video, like a regular uploaded video, but I would do it live, And so I would trim it because in the beginning, I will say hello to the people that are attending because sometimes most of the time when I do that, there's a few people that are joining me live. And so I'll say hello. And then at the end, I'll do some Q&A. So then I take the beginning and the end out so that what's left is just the actual tutorial part of the video. So that's a long answer to your question there, Barry, but hopefully that helps. I wouldn't trim it. I would probably just put in a card. Devin, working with Rob has really helped us realize very little of our channel traffic is based on search. We're revamping with TUBEBUDDY to do keyword. Dude, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. With your content. So I'm going to pull up Devin and Kendra's channel here. But yeah, Devin and Kendra, like your content is very much based on search. It should be, right? So Devin, there it is. So I'm going to put this in the chat. So guys, go say hello to Devin and Kendra. That's her channel right there. Great channel. I'm going to let me show this on the screen. Yeah, let me show this on the screen. So the branding is on point. I can tell that this is a Devin and Kendra video all the time. So the quality of the videos as well, like these guys put a lot of effort and time and energy into really making their videos pop. Devin's background is solid. Kendra, like they all have like different backgrounds and different lights. Very interesting background as well. And there's a lot of, the editing is really good. So, jump cuts, see, like the quality of the video as well is so good. The camera just is so sharp and crisp. They've really figured it out. So these guys are doing awesome things. And so, yeah, it's really good to hear, Devin, that you guys are putting more emphasis in trying to, make sure that it's searchable. I think, the type of content that you guys have is definitely it should be definitely search and recommended and suggested views. Yeah, just really good quality. Virtual dinner party, good morning. Awesome. Okay, let's see here. I danced to, I gotta make these smaller. Hold on. Way too big, okay. I danced to popular hits, both past and present. I'm thinking of September by Earth, Wind, and Fire and Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, let's go for it. Let's see. Let's do some keyword research here. Okay. So how to do that? Let's see. I'm gonna hide this so you can. There's more space. All right. Let's do this. Okay, so keyword research, guys. So TUBEBUDDY, go in here. I'm gonna make my thing way smaller. I just realized it's so big. Okay, all right, there it is. Keyword Explorer. And hips don't lie. Hips don't lie. Let's see. Okay, let's just do that. Let's hips don't lie, explore. Okay, so the way that we always do keyword research is we start very, very generic, right? So very big, very general, don't get too specific yet, okay? So whatever your keyword is, productivity at home, how to live stream, whatever it is, how to go camping, how to create a virtual dinner party, just be very general first. And then you start getting really specific. So we can see here, hips don't lie. If we go to weighted and unweighted, first thing, who knows the difference between weighted and unweighted? If you guys do, let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. But yeah, so let me answer that question so that we don't hold everyone up here. But if you guys see here, there is unweighted and weighted score. Okay, there's two types. There's two scores here that you're going to get for every keyword. Now, unweighted is very simply the score for this keyword, just in general on YouTube, without any influence from your channel or anything like that. It's just how competitive is this keyword. So this keyword is competitive because it is 17 out of 100, which is a really poor score. Now that score right here is based on a number of different things, but the three main factors are search volume, competition, and optimization strength. Okay, so search volume is surprisingly, not surprising, is very, very good. Means it's really high. So huge opportunity, right? Competition is very poor, meaning it's poor for you, meaning the competition is really, really hard. Okay, so makes sense. That's for any really big keywords. That's very common. High search volume, but very competitive. And optimization strength. So this is how well are the videos that are ranking? How optimized are they, right? And so for this keyword, it's green, meaning that there is some opportunities there. That means it's good for you. But looking at the fact that the competition is very high, it's probably not a keyword I would go after. Now, also tells you here the number of videos in the search results. There's 5 million videos in the search results for hips don't lie. Okay, and I don't know why I'm giggling while I say that. And then the number of monthly searches estimate per month is 782,000 searches per month. So really, really good. really, really high. So if you show up in search, in the top search results, and you get even 1% of that, that's a pretty good keyword. That's a lot of traffic, right? But again, this is a poor keyword because it's really competitive. So that is the unweighted. Now, weighted score right here. The difference with that is that it weighs in your channel, So it takes into account your channel. So all the data, the number, the kind of videos you're creating, the content, the topics, all that stuff is taking into account for the weighted score. Okay. So if you guys already knew that, thanks for being patient. I just want to make sure we cover sort of the baseline on that. So again, the search volume and stuff, this is all the same, right? Just like weighted score, just like the unweighted score, it's the same. The only difference that you get with the weighted tab is that it tells you the score of you versus top ranked videos right here, okay? And so if you're new to this part, I covered that number. Let me do that again. So if you're new to this part, this is actually really, really helpful little chart if you pay attention to it. So this number here is my average view per video, 133. Okay, this is for the lifetime of my channel. This number here on the left is the average views for the channels that are ranking in the top search results. Okay, for almost 5 million. Okay, so that's crazy. And then the middle number right here, this is this is kind of the cost to play, right? You got to pay to play, and you got to pay with your views, your average views. And so the lowest, it'll tell you exactly right here actually. This middle number is the lowest view count found in the top ranking video. So basically what that means is that this is the minimum number of views on average that your channel should have to even have a chance of ranking for this video, for this keyword. Okay. Sometimes if you're close, like let's say my average view was 100,000 and this middle number, the lowest view count found in the top ranking videos is 104. I may still go for that video. I may still go for this keyword because it's so close. And knowing how YouTube works, that, for new videos, it is kind of pushed out a little harder and promoted a little harder by YouTube organically. I may have a chance with that video at that keyword, but very unlikely. Okay. All right. Let me make sure there's any questions here. Oh, there's a lot of chat. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to the chat here. I just want to cover this for Rachel, and then we'll get into it. And then again, just kind of apply this to your own keyword research. Okay, again, going back to this, start really general. So Hips Don't Lie. That's one of the songs that Rachel is trying to rank for with her choreography dance videos. Okay, and so now here we go. Hips Don't Lie, cover dance. Let's try that. Okay, so the score is a little bit better. The score is actually really better. So right there, Hips Don't Lie, cover dance, right? I don't know. I don't know why we picked this song, but okay, Hips Don't Lie. I don't know how many times I've said hips already in this live stream, but it's all good. It's Friday. Okay, so the score is 84 out of 100 in the unweighted tab, right? Search volume is in the middle. It's in the orange/yellow. So it's not green like the, Hips Don't Lie originally, but it's less, but that's fine. But the competition is good and the optimization strength is also good. So meaning it's good for you. That means that opportunities are better. If I go to weighted, it's still a fairly big keyword, still really hard for me. Even if I had like a 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 average views per video, I still wouldn't really have a good chance at competing for this keyword, 7.6 thousand views. So again, now let's get into some more specific keywords here. So again, going digging into Hips Don't Lie, cover dance. I'm going to look in the results. So what you guys can see here, there's actually results. So you can see the actual videos that are ranking. Okay, so let's take a look. Hips Don't Lie, short cover dance, choreography by, okay, so there's dance videos, TikTok compilation, yeah, so TikTok. Okay, so let's see. So Rachel, I'm just going to assume that you're on TikTok as well, because TikTok seems to have come up here. Yeah, so the TikTok version of this was TikTok belly dance version of Hips Don't Lie cover. The score's actually really poor. So although these people are mentioning TikTok compilation, so they're doing that. The search volume is actually really poor. So you would think that, you know, there's only 30,000 videos in this keyword itself, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be a lot of searches. Obviously, that's why the competition and optimization is not that difficult. The average sort of the barrier to entry here is only under 5,000 views on average, which is less than the other keywords that we were looking at. So this may be the opportunities to kind of go into that, into sort of like some type of TikTok version of those dance videos. So obviously like more short, you know, because a lot of people, I think, like on TikTok, they're looking at YouTube for tutorials on how to do different dances, right? And so that might be an opportunity for you, you know, to create those short, sort of like tutorial videos on how to do really quick TikTok type dances, just to grow your audience. And so I'll have a look at your channel again, Rachel. But yeah, if you're looking to really do choreography, but if you're doing like more of like a group dance thing, then it might be something that you'd have to definitely dig into, and really start putting out, like, you know, if you find, like, for example, Hips Don't Lie, you may want to do like 2 or 3 versions of that video, you know, 2 or 3 versions of that song, and really start putting out more content. So then that way your authority for that keyword is way better, right? So yeah, and then, or like I said, maybe there's an opportunity there in the TikTok angle to do some tutorials for specific dance cover songs for people that want to learn how to do that on TikTok. Awesome. Okay. Devin. I'm going to move my face around here again. I saw some creators that film live interviews, then later go back and create a 3 to 5 minute recap of the takeaways and highlights. Do you think that's a useful strategy? Yeah. So you would have the live interview maybe on YouTube, and then you would do the recap, like short recap versions of it on you know, for Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram TV. And then tell them like, hey, if you want the full video, go and click the link on, you know, click the link and you can watch the full interview on YouTube, right? So that's always really good, because again, the viewing behavior on social platforms are not all the same, right? There's, you know, if I put the full interview on YouTube and also the full interview on LinkedIn, almost guaranteed that I'll get more people watching. And for the same person, if that same person went to LinkedIn, saw my video there, 10 minutes, and then they saw the video on YouTube, guaranteed that person will watch more of that video on YouTube, just because they're going to YouTube, they're used to binge watching long form content. But if I took, say, like the 3 highlights of my video and created a quick little like recap of it and put it up on LinkedIn, then it would do way better. Get their attention and maybe get them interested enough to then click the link to watch the full video on YouTube. So for you guys, Devin, like you guys are very much productivity. So you guys should definitely be thinking about hitting LinkedIn really, really hard with putting the video on YouTube, your full videos that you guys have, and then taking snippets of it, right? Taking snippets of it and sharing it on LinkedIn as a native uploaded video. So don't just take the YouTube URL and then put it on LinkedIn. Actually edit it down to like a 30-second, like take one of the tips. So if one of your videos was like, hey, here's 5 productivity tips, take one of them, take one of those tips down to 30 seconds or so and upload it to LinkedIn. And then at the end, either put it as part of your filming like plan to actually do a call to action to say like, hey guys, in this video, I'm going to share one really crazy productivity tip while working at home. Now, this is only 1 out of 5 tips that I actually share over on YouTube. If you want to watch all 5, get all 5 tips, then head over to YouTube. The link is in the captions, right? And so get them interested in one. If they like it, then they'll click on the YouTube. So click on the YouTube link and watch your full YouTube video. That way you're also getting all of your audience, like you're getting some new audiences from LinkedIn over to YouTube and just exposing your content to more people there. So use it to cross promote for sure. There's actually a really good tool, and actually I'm glad you brought this up. I'll probably be speaking. I think I told you guys in the Slack community about this, but there's an app called Vlog Easy. This is so, it's not just for vlogging. So the biggest thing for us as content creators is editing and jump cuts and taking out all the dead air. I don't know if you guys can actually hear this, but basically, I'll play this little clip here while I talk. So this is this makes it so easy. All you do is it's an app. I've downloaded it. I forgot where my phone is. I think my kids have it outside. So you record and then basically once you're done recording, the app removes all of the dead air, all of the silent space, and you're left with just the end video. And so it's really good for like Instagram TV or IG stories or LinkedIn. Now she's showing an example where it's vertical, but you can choose what kind of video you want to create. It can be horizontal, vertical, square, whatever you like. And it's so good. I tested it yesterday, and you can actually put images or stock GIFs and movie clips even either on top of the clip of your clip or in between your clips. So it makes it so easy. So yeah, if you guys want to make like easier, social videos, that's a really good tool. There's a free version, there's a paid version, so like most tools. All right, let's go through here. So Devin, yeah, hopefully that helps. But yeah, definitely repurpose your YouTube videos on LinkedIn. Lenny's saying this is what keeps TikTok at the top. They're giving tools empowering the audience and themes to build on their creators' work. How can YouTube beat that? It's a hard one, but maybe, yeah, maybe we'll see. I don't have the answer. I mean, YouTube is a beast, and they've got a lot of resources and deep pockets. So who knows? Okay, what content is there an opportunity to collab and monetize for everyone? With content, there's an opportunity to collab and monetize for everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Awesome. Just subscribe. Cool, man. I think you're probably referring to Matthew or Devin's channel. Awesome. That's awesome, Jordan. Thank you. I watched a replay featuring Matt and Sina. Great stuff. Picked up a lot. Awesome. The future is awesome. Yes. They really are. They actually really are really good. I would think it would increase your average view time. Yeah. Absolutely. We did a temporary new banner. Can you check it out and see if it's better than we had originally? Yeah, sure. Let's see here. is. We'll get everyone to kind of give their feedback here. Awesome. There it is. Okay, so this is Ready Set Autism Family. Chris, Manda, Leah, Punzel, I think if I'm saying that right. Aubrey and Isaac. New videos weekly. I love it, guys. I mean, yeah, it makes it really personal. It tells when the new videos are going out. And Ready Set Autism Family. The only thing I would probably add, guys, and is just kind of say what a potential new subscriber would get. What is your channel about? It's very clear that it's about your family, but maybe you want to put weekly vlogs and weekly vlogs of our adventure as a family, that sort of thing. Just something like where you're saying what it is so that people can say like, oh, okay, cool, that's what this channel is about. I like it. I'm going to subscribe, right? So without seeing any of your videos, describe to them in like 1 or 2 sentences or like 1 line, preferably shorter the better. What is the tagline for your channel so that people can be like, okay, cool, I like it. So you guys do daily vlogs or, daily vlogs with your family, that sort of thing. And you guys are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations. That's super exciting. Okay, I'm going to put this here actually. So guys, go check out Ready Set Autism Family's channel there. Chris and Manda, say hello. Put the link in the chat for you guys to go check that out. But yeah, well done, guys. I'm glad that you guys updated that. That's really cool. And then follow us on Instagram. You got that? That's great. And yeah, congratulations on the live stream. That was really cool. Hopefully you guys do more live streams. Honestly, like especially with this, with like a family vlog, and also like very educational too, like how you guys are dealing with, your family and your kid has, your child has autism and things like that. Like, how are you guys going through that? I think that would be just really cool for people to interact with you. And that's kind of what I noticed too in the live stream. I mean, you guys had a really good number of views too. So definitely do it more. If you guys get to a point where you can kind of know when you want to live stream or can live stream, with your schedules, that might be something you might want to mention in the banner too, is like 2 new videos or like weekly videos plus a live stream on Wednesdays or something, that sort of thing. But at least mention that you do go live, right? So that people can kind of expect that as well. Barry says, awesome. Oh, here it is. Sorry. I'm thinking in terms of engagement and how long views were on there. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let me get back to you, Barry. That's a really good question with trimming your videos. Awesome. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Jordan Thomas, how often should you share a YouTube video? I only share each one once. On social media, how often should you be sharing a YouTube video? Yeah, I'm doing this less and less, guys. To be honest, I'm sharing my videos outside of YouTube less and less. I know that there's different schools of thought around sharing your videos on social. If you go to the big dogs, the experts out there, Daryl Eves, those guys, they rarely share it on social. The reason being they don't want to confuse the algorithm. They don't want to confuse YouTube from suggesting your videos. Because I talk about this almost every week here on the Friday sessions, guys, is that sometimes, YouTube wants to know what your channel is about. And the way that they know that is that based on your viewers, based on a lot of things, but one of them is your viewers. And so your viewers, they all come with a set of data as well. And so if Rich and Jordan and Barry and Manda and Chris, Devin, you guys are watching my videos on my channel, YouTube will then look at you guys and what other videos you're watching. If you're watching other similar videos, other similar channels like mine, great. if and then so they'll take that data. Okay, well, the people that are watching Rob's videos also watch TUBEBUDDY's channel. They watch Justin Brown's channel. They watch Nick Niman's channel, and they watch Diana Gladney's channel. So they're all YouTube is trying to figure that out because they want to. So they want to create a profile of the people that they can send my way. Right. And so, so these are the kind of people that are watching Rob's channel. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see who else we can find that are like Rich and like Jordan and like Barry and Devin and Chris and Manda. And let's see if we can recommend Rob's videos to them in their suggested, in their homepage. And so that's how it gets suggested. And so, now, going back to sharing it on social, what happens is if you share it on social, your cousin, your friends, old coworkers, they may click on your video because they just support you. They like you. They have no interest in live streaming, for example, for my channel. They may not care about Restream or, Ecamm Live or editing videos, but they clicked on it because I like Rob, he's my guy, and that's my friend or my cousin or my old coworker or whatever. But they don't really they're not interested in that stuff. So then they come to the video, they come to my channel, they watch it, they may watch it, they may check it out for a few minutes, a couple minutes, but then they'll leave because it's not really something they really care for. And so they bring data with them, right? They are actually more interested in baking videos or, muscle car videos or whatever, and so then that's what confuses the YouTube algorithms. And hopefully I'm explaining that well. But that's what confuses the algorithm, because then they're like, okay, wow, this is really weird because we thought that it's the rich and the Jordans and the Barrys and the Devins and the Chris and Mandas that like Rob's videos. But then all of a sudden there's these other people that are watching it that don't fit into that category, that don't watch any other channels like Rob's, so it confuses the algorithm. It confuses the robots that are behind YouTube. So that's why, that's sort of like trying to explain why sharing on social is not so what a lot of other people will do is that they'll post their videos, they'll publish their videos, but then they won't share it on social for say like a few days or a week or 2 weeks. They'll just let YouTube kind of marinate with it, and just kind of work with the video and let their subscribers sort of get the notifications and find it and all that stuff, and kind of let that happen. Now, if you are a new channel, then that's a little bit different, right? If you have 0 subscribers or you're trying to get to your first 100 subscribers, then yeah, you need to do a little bit of hustling, and you need to, you probably do need to get into sharing it on social, but try to share it with people that are be more targeted with your sharing on social. Facebook groups that are very specific to your topic. Go into Quora and Reddit and look for people that are looking for answers to specific questions. There's a website out there as well. Answer the Public. That's it. Answer the Public. This is something that a lot of YouTube creators swear by. I don't actually use this myself, but just want to share with you guys. So Answer the Public is a website where people can go and look up questions and topics, and it'll actually pull. It will actually pull the questions all over social of people asking different questions. So so that's definitely what I would check out and try that out if you have any thoughts on sharing on social. All right, let's go into some more questions here. I still don't know about this guy's video though. It's very attention grabbing, but okay. Rich has a question here. All right, let me change this screen. When is an update to the TUBEBUDDY app gonna happen? Oh my gosh. Very good question, Rich. Not sure actually. The app is getting updated all the time. Big updates. I'm looking for my phone. Okay, I can't see it. But big updates, I'm not too sure. It is in the works. So if you guys go to our website, we have a guy. We have a few people, but there's definitely a team member. I'm gonna pull up the TUBEBUDDY website here. And there is a team member about us. I'm going to introduce you to somebody here. Okay, so there's our team. Who's this guy? So there's a gentleman here named John Batchelor. Okay, he is our lead mobile dev. So literally, John is working on our mobile app all the time, and he's doing things behind the scenes that we don't all notice, but he's definitely working on it. So awesome team. There's Tammy, there's Anna as well, that's just also helping with the dev side of things and all that stuff. And actually on the website, there's a lot of moving parts with TUBEBUDDY, guys, as you guys can imagine, with the mobile app, with the web browser app, with the Chrome extension, all those things. Okay, so that's a TUBEBUDDY team right here. 4 co-founders up there. Phil and Jim are brothers. Chuck is their dad, and Eric is their longtime friend. And so these guys have been crushing it with YouTube software for many years. And then there's the rest of the team. So John is our mobile dev. Rich, not really answering your question because I know you want a time answer, but it's being worked on. John is on top of it. So hopefully we'll have an update for you guys very soon. All right. Marco Novo. Marco, good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out here with me and all of us. Framing is key if you want to repurpose your live videos with few work after going live. You nailed it, Rob. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Also, don't just speaking of like our TUBEBUDDY team. So Hannah, really brilliant. She runs our social media, all the social channels. So you guys can just imagine our Facebook page, our Twitter is just like off the hook every single day. Instagram stories, IGTV. She's on top of all that stuff. LinkedIn as well. And so she knows social media inside and out. And so her biggest tip, guys, if you guys are repurposing, don't just take the same video and try to share it everywhere, right? The most basic thing of like the dimension of the video, right? So Facebook, LinkedIn, pretty much the same, horizontal, same thing with Twitter, but don't take that video and then put it on IGTV, right? Because it's not going to fill up the entire, landscape. Like pretend this is your phone, it's standing up, it's vertical. So try to make videos specifically for the channel, for the platform. That way, it's just way better. All right. I agree. Awesome. You guys rock. Yeah. Joining Rob's community is one of the best decisions we've made. Oh man. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Chris, Amanda, completely agree. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Again, it's not something, it's not, okay. So yeah, I was going to say why it's $1 minimum, we put a minimum. This is a bare minimum to get into the community. It's just that I want you guys to be bought in as well. And I know it's only $1. But it hopefully gives you some more sort of ownership of the community as well. There's a lot of free things, a lot of free groups. I have a free group. If you guys want to jump into a free group, there's a free Facebook group that I have. It's called Content Creators Cafe. And it's down below. It should be linked down below in the description. You guys are welcome to join there. But it's a free group, And so I always kind of think of it as like free tickets. I mean, we can't go to concerts right now or like any sports games. But a lot of times, I know friends, you get like free tickets to something and, last minute you're like, kind of tired, don't really feel like it. There's something else happening. I got invited to this other thing. And so you don't go, and even though it has value, right? Somebody bought those things and they gave it to you. you don't go because it's free, right? And so, but when you paid for it, you know, you're gonna think twice about attending and investing time into it. So, you know, yeah, that's kind of my little rant on that. I just want to make sure that, I mean, even for you guys, if you guys are building communities out there, think about making sure that you know, think about putting a dollar value to it, you know, because there's, you know, it's for you. Yes. You know, obviously if you want to put a significant dollar value to it, then you can charge, and obviously it's part of your business. But also for the people that are joining that community, you want them to be bought in as well, so that they're invested, they're engaging. And that's what I'm finding with this community. So I'm really, really hyped about it. So yeah, come and join us there. Links in the description. If you just sign up for Patreon, you get an invite to our community. So yeah, it's been really fun. Awesome. AZHP Teach, good to see you. Big Man in the Woods, Mark, I'm doing well, man. How are you? Love the results. A search to see what thumbnails of highest ranking look like. Well, yeah, exactly. That's probably the biggest use that I have for it. Is I use it to see what are the thumbnails looking like. That way I can, when I design my thumbnail, I can think of colors and, you know, different things to use for the design of my thumbnail to make sure it pops out. Big Man in the Woods is already in the afternoon because he's in the UK. Good afternoon. How are y'all doing? Yeah, doing well, man. It's 8 a.m. here in Vancouver, so very, very early. Rachel, thank you so much for taking the time to dive into that and breaking it down for me. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Very welcome. Marco, it seems like a great strategy. It also helps you to build authority. Yeah, absolutely. Good idea. Neat. Yeah, I think you guys are probably referring to the Vlog Easy. Yeah, Vlog Easy. Vlog Easy app. Share that again. Let's share that again. Yeah, let me know. You guys are going to play around with it. It's not an affiliate link or anything. I don't have any relationship with them. I may jump on a call with, I believe his name is Chris. He's the founder of the tool. So I may jump on a call and we may talk about, I may have him on, join me at the TUBEBUDDY Creators Corner. So see about that. Content ID. Lenny, imagine you could clip a video from Peter McKinnon for your B-roll and both earn. That would be a cool idea for YouTube. Could be. Could be. Yep. Rapunzel. Okay, got it. Without the ra. Got it. Thanks, Amanda. Okay, we're hoping to start doing more soon. We're actually setting up space for it. Cool. For the live streams. That's awesome. Marco says he knows an amazing guy, which is doing amazing work around autism here in Portugal. I can introduce you to him. That's awesome, guys. Yes, please connect. I think, Marco, I think Chris Armanda, I think, put their email address down there in the chat. So hope you guys are connected. If you guys want to connect, I mean, I'm connected with both of you guys outside of YouTube. So if you guys hit me up and I can introduce you guys or connect you guys somehow, or just go into each other's channels. I'm sure the contact details are there. The best way I connect, this is like a partnership thing. So when I see a really cool YouTuber that I want to connect with, the thing that I do is I go to their channel. And right up here, they'll usually have their Instagram or LinkedIn or something. And those are probably the two things I look for, because those are the two easiest ways to send a direct message. And so I connect with them, send them a direct message, maybe a video message. Say, hey guys, love your channel. Would love to connect, see how we can collaborate. So if you guys are looking to connect with other content creators on YouTube and it's kind of hard to find their contact details, that's the way to go. Also in the About tab, there is usually a place to get their email address. I'm covering it right now, but yeah, covering it. Yeah, there's a really easy way in the About tab to find someone's email address. So there it is. Okay. So if you want to ever connect with anyone on YouTube for collaborations, that's the way to go. Or like I said, up here, up here. The contact details are always usually here. Not contact details, but their social channels. So look for their Instagram or their LinkedIn and then connect with them and then send them a DM there. There it is. Okay. Just Samson. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. That'd be awesome, Marco. Best way to connect. Yep. All connected there. That's good to see. Love this site. James Leonard. Hey, James. I don't think we've connected before, but good to see you. Welcome to the broadcast. So guys, this is the weekly live Q&A. Something that I do every Friday. So if you guys have any questions, this is the time. I'd love to answer any questions you guys have, anything around the content I'm sharing, anything at all. Big shout out again to Restream and TUBEBUDDY for being supporters of this channel and this live stream. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat. Okay, who's that Andrew guy? Looks shady. Andrew's the best, man. That guy knows so much. Are you familiar with Facebook Ads Library? I wonder if there's something similar on YouTube ads for inspo. Very good question, Lenny. When it comes to YouTube ads, I'm not really sure. I'm not a YouTube ads guy. So I'll be very, very, very clear and very transparent with you, very honest with you. I don't really do much ads. That's not my world. The guy that I would go to for ads, I'm going to pull up my LinkedIn here. There's a guy named Dane Golden, and brilliant mind when it comes to YouTube. He actually just exited his recent company, did really well. So he had a company called Hey.com that got sold to Basecamp. So Basecamp is a massive productivity tool. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. I think so. Let me just remove this here so you can see. So yeah, so Dane Golden right here. I'll put his link here, Lenny. If you want to pick his brain or even just ask him this question, you can just message him on LinkedIn. He's very, very, very easy to get in touch with. Just a very generous guy when it comes to tips and advice. So yeah, he had a company called Hey.com, and then he sold it to Basecamp last year. Since then, he's started a company called VidiUp, and essentially, it's targeted ads on YouTube, targeted YouTube ads. So he's the man when it comes, in my mind, when I have to, kind of do anything around YouTube ads or anything like that. He's my go-to guy. So definitely connect with him. Link is going to be in the chat here for you. But yeah, go there and check him out. All right. No other questions, huh? You guys? Let me know what you guys are working on. What's the next video? I'm working on, my next video will probably be a Restream update. Restream made a bunch of updates and I'll share with you guys. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Lenny. Anytime. So Restream made a bunch of updates. So one of them being the Restream Live. So I'm going to turn this off. Restream Live, you can now update and actually play a local video. So I can upload a video here. So let's say I have a sizzle reel or something. So I can go in here. I can actually create or pick one of my videos locally on my drive, on my computer, and that can be, there it is. So right away, I'm playing this directly from my computer. So I can have a video that plays like that, and then that's one of the biggest updates. They have a few others, and then so you can now download your live streams from Restream Live Studio as well, which is really, really cool. Yeah, and then there's just a few more updates. So I'll probably be doing a video update or a Restream update video very, very soon. I would love to get your thoughts, guys, by the way. So Trello, going back to my trusty Trello here, this week has been done. I'm going to be going into my Trello board today, actually. So one of the ones that I was going to be doing was an external camera, how to use your external camera on Restream. These are so right here, guys, these are the videos that I'm thinking right here. So would love to know which videos you guys think I should be creating. I may put this up in the community tab later on. But yeah, thinking about making a video on using your external camera for Restream, tips on how to be a really good live stream guest. I've got some ways that I do that myself. Get how to add a guest on Restream, which is really easy, but I get a lot of questions about it. I was also thinking about creating a video on live streaming ideas. So what can you do during a live stream? You know, what are some of the things that you can do to be creative and use live videos in a creative way? So that's one. This is a question I get all the time. I'm a small channel. Should I live stream? You know, what's the minimum number of subscribers I should have before I live stream? You know, so that's a question. So I may address that. And then I've been asked to do an updated studio tour because my studio has changed quite a fair bit here at home. And so I may do an updated video there. And then also, maybe a free teleprompter app called Vidyard, which I've been using. And so doing a tutorial on how to do that. Vidyard just did a really cool thing where, here, actually, I'll show you guys. So Vidyard, if you guys don't have Vidyard. Okay. Yeah, I'll put a link for that. But there's a tool called Vidyard. And so basically, here, this is a little too hard to, a little messy. Let's go back to Vlog Easy. So there's a Chrome extension here called Vidyard. Right there. Okay, and so if I was gonna do this, I can record my screen with me on the bottom, like a webcam, basically. But also, see, so there's me right there. I can kind of move myself around there. That's me. That's the Vidyard app, so I can look at it because it's right here on the webcam. But there's a camera version. So the camera version, oops. There it is. There's a camera version where you can actually add speaker notes. So I don't know why I put it up there, but let's see. So let me move that over here. So I'm looking at you guys. So there's a camera version where you can add speaker notes. So bullet point 1, intro, whatever that is, value 1, value 2, value 3, outro, call to action, right? So then if I had bullet points for a video, or maybe, you know, if you have a membership or something, or if you have a Facebook group, or you have something where you want to send maybe a new email subscriber, or you want to create a video for your email, you know, rather than doing an email. If you guys get my email list, I'm sending video messages instead of just text. So good question. Thanks, Rachel. And also Scout Astronomy. I'll answer that in a second. So so what you can do is you can have your bullet points here, and then while you're doing that, it's you're talking and you're reading, but it looks like you're looking at the camera, right? And so it's a really cool tool. Really simple, but very, very cool. So I may do this video. I may do this little tutorial as well. So that's my Trello app. So yeah, let me know, guys, what you guys would like to see. Like to know how you stay motivated too, not easy choreographing dance videos when subs and viewers are low. Okay, let me answer some of these questions. These are good. These are good questions. Okay, so let me scroll up, guys. All right, so how do you stay motivated with a family and work commitments? Yeah, you know what? It's fairly. It's fairly. I don't know. I don't want to say easy because nothing is. You know, I don't want to make it like, hey, it's so easy, and then other people are really struggling with it. But, how do I stay motivated? So I stay motivated because yes, I have a family. So I look at my family, and you know, me and my wife, we're a team, right? So my wife stays at home. We're all staying at home right now, but my wife takes on the duties of really taking care of our home and you know, making sure the kids are good, doing their, like, right now their summer break, but they're still doing a bit of school, you know, just to keep on top of things and stay sharp and, you know, keep them engaged. But she has a whole thing every single day. She has a calendar, she has a schedule for the kids and for herself, and I have my own thing. So this is my home office, so I'm usually here most of the day. I'll still go out. I'll pop out every half an hour, you know, get some water, kind of hang out, say hello, you know, that sort of thing. But I have a family, and so that obviously naturally keeps me really motivated. Connecting with people like partners, and you know, connecting with people like on my channel and doing live streams and things like that, and still getting engagement and still getting that interaction with other people has been really, really motivating. You know, I get to hear their stories. I get to hear the stories of what my content is helping them with, what TUBEBUDDY's content and what the TUBEBUDDY tool is really helping them with. You know, that they're able to reach more people, their business is growing, their audience is growing, all those things. Very, very motivating for me to hear that, you know, the things that we're doing contributes a little bit to other people's stories, and a little bit to their success and growth with YouTube and online, you know, with their business. You know, so I love hearing those stories. I like sharing those stories. I like sharing any sort of positive things. I tend to share those also with internally with our team, you know, because it's, you know, it never hurts, right? That you're like, hey, some of the things that we're doing, guys, are doing really awesome things and helping people out there. And so yeah, so those two things really keeps me motivated, keeps me grounded. You know, it's hard right now, you know, we can't travel, we can't do those things, you know, so can't really stay connected in that sense. Like normally we'd be traveling, probably the schedule this year was really, really crazy. Like, you know, right now, July, August, we were actually planning to be in the Philippines for this, because I can work remotely and the kids are going to be home from school and summer break. So we were planning to be in the Philippines for the entire July and August. And I was going to work there. I was, you know, we had some like Airbnbs picked out, some condos picked out in BGC. If you guys are familiar with the Philippines, in the fort in the BGC area. So we were going to be there. I had a couple of WeWork spaces. I was talking to some friends over there, like, yeah, really excited, you know, to be working with you guys, you know, in the same office and working at a WeWork out there, you know, while Justine and the kids kind of did their thing. You know, so, you know, planning some meetups and stuff like that as well in the Philippines with different YouTube creators. And so those plans. And then on top of that, like there was a lot of different conferences that we were going to be going to. And so being an extrovert that I am, if you guys are extroverts as well or introverts, let me know. Yeah, there's a lot of conferences. There's probably at least one conference every month. You know, VidCon, Vid Summit, Video Marketing World, man, so many. There was a few of them overseas, and there was Atomicon that was in the UK. There's just so many, you know, but they're all put on hold. And those are really like things that I really look forward to because I get to see friends, I get to see partners, but those aren't happening. So we got to make the most of it, right? So we got to connect with people online, do collaborations as best as we can with videos, and that really doesn't stop. So yeah, hopefully you guys are finding ways to stay motivated. Outside of that, you know, the things that we're trying to really focus on is health. You know, be healthy. Justine got me this watch. It's got an app. It's got like a step counter. I've never had a fancy watch that had an app on my phone that was connected up by Bluetooth. And so it tracks my steps. I know this is like technology that's like 10 years old, but finally got it. And so every day I'm trying to do like at least 7,000 steps, 7 to 10,000 steps. And so try to go in the morning and then in the afternoon, you know, around dinner time, and just get around the neighborhood, get fresh air with the kids and stuff like that. And then on the weekends, I really try to unplug on Saturdays. So if you guys probably don't see much of me. I even told, you know, our community, our Slack community, that on Saturdays, guys, I'll probably be really quiet. You guys probably won't hear much from me. So if you have any questions, just like heads up, I'll get back to you guys on Sunday or maybe Monday, right? Again, just trying to put boundaries on life and different parts of your life. I think it's really important, especially as an entrepreneur. You guys are all busy running around, and there's people that want your attention and want your help and want everything from you guys. You need to make sure that there's also, you're taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, taking care of your partners, your spouses, your kids for sure. And again, this is not a life advice channel, but I just to share with you guys, because this is a really important question. Try to find a day where you rest, where you take time away from work, social media. I wish I could say that even on Saturdays, I stay away from social media, but I don't. I do share some personal things on social media on Saturdays. I love videos, guys. So, I love taking pictures and videos of memories and things that we're doing. Even during the pandemic, we can't travel, but we try to go to the city, and we could try to go to different parks and things like that, and have picnics and things like that. So taking some pictures, taking some Instagram stories, so you guys may see those things. But yeah, those are the things that kind of keep you motivated and balanced, I think. So very, very important, very important. So good question, Scout Astronomy. Thanks for asking. And then also, I guess, work-wise with the channel, setting goals has been really, really key for me. And obviously the subscriber goals and things like that, like the channel itself, there's some goals that I have in place that are just always kind of fun. It's just a game that I play with myself, really. It's not anything that anyone else really cares for, but that keeps me motivated. I think we're all a little bit competitive, and so having some goals in place makes it more interesting. Awesome. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. All right, me too. I'm gonna work on new Restream features. Can Restream be used to create one of those nonstop lives that play 24/7? Yes. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. If you just want to have something that loops, yeah, no problem. We're finishing our epic 4th of July. A lot happened between setting up for our party and fun. On the actual 4th, we even did drone footage of our fireworks. That's awesome, guys. It's awesome. I learned from Think Media yesterday that Versus is really ranking really well. VS. Sweet. Dean, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Where can you download? Let me find out, Marco. I know that it might still be in beta, and there's a specific link for it. So let me see if I can find that for you. Actually, just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to see if I can get it. It might still just be in beta. Here, Marco, share my screen. Yeah, so there's going to be a new subpage /recordings. I don't think it's on the menu yet, Marco, but this is where it would show up. So you don't have any streams recording yet. But this is where it will show up, and then you'll be able to download it. And I think it's going to be available for download for about 15 days. My next video, Pandora versus Apple Music. Very cool. Very cool. Elgato has Stream Deck app for iPhone, Android. Why did I not know this? Right? Jeff Eatley, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, man. Diana Gladney's here. Diana, we were just talking about you earlier. All good things. All good things. My husband has an editing schedule out, just like a work schedule. It's only been easier to do this during quarantine, though. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I find that too. I think obviously with quarantine, you gotta really structure your day, or else it's just one big long day and week. Every day is Monday basically, and so you gotta really structure it. So even for me, I tell everyone, if we have a call, if we have a podcast interview, if we have any collaboration, or you need my attention for anything, send me a calendar invite. That way it's on my calendar, because if it's not, it's very hard for me to remember. And, so yeah, scheduling your days, really getting organized, things like Trello, Asana, all those productivity tools to, organize your thoughts, brain dump your ideas. Very, very important. Have you had bad experiences with Airbnb? Good question. I think maybe once. There's a few guys from our church, 4 dads. No, one guy was not a dad, but we did a road trip to Seattle and for a weekend, left the wives and fiancés at home and stuff. And we had a pretty interesting experience in Seattle. Love Seattle. So we did a boys' weekend and went to a Mariners game and stuff like that. Got a tour of the Mariners stadium and just ate really bad food and bad for you food, but really good food. But but yeah, I would say that's otherwise all good. Like, I don't know. Everything with Airbnb, like all the times I've had to go and use an Airbnb for work or personal, all went really well. We went through an Airbnb when we were in Paris, and that was awesome. Actually, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. You guys should, I'll share this. This is our family vlog. I don't know if you guys actually even know this. This is not something I really push out too much, just because it's more of just our travels, and it's kind of like our personal family album of videos and stuff. But yeah, if you guys ever are inclined to see what we do outside of work and stuff, this is one way to see. So this is just, I'm still editing. Again, this is just family stuff. It's not something we're trying to grow like crazy, but it's just something me and my wife do for fun. Like if there's a slow day or a slow Sunday or something, we'll edit one of our videos from last October when we went to London and Paris. And then after this, I think there's about 3 more videos left, and then we'll do some like local Vancouver stuff. So if you guys ever are inclined to go check it out, go there and check that channel out. That's what we do. Okay. What else is there? Definitely introverted. Really? Could not tell. Honestly. You're so good on camera, and like when we collaborate, you're so good. But yeah, I can understand that. There's a lot of people that that are really, really good on camera, really good in interviews and stuff, but like they're actually very introverted. But yeah, that's cool. Rachel, BGC, yes, this pandemic really messed up with travel plans. I already had tickets for New York in November, but had to cancel that trip too. Yeah, hopefully very soon. Nah, maybe not soon, but one day, it'll all pass and we'll all be able to travel again. Rachel, we go to Nashville every June for the big CMA Fest. Kids who were bummed. Yeah, I bet. One man, guy, scout leader, IT worker, and family man, and trying to run a channel. Tough ask, yeah. I definitely have office hours where I clock in and clock out, even though it's in the digital space. Yeah, very important. Must have come in after that party of the stream, but glad it was good. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Well, this has been really fun. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to send me a message, connect with me. Always happy to answer anyone's questions. So this has been a really good session. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. There's some live streams happening obviously next week. There's some new videos and stuff, so make sure you tune in for that. Oh, also, I'm doing a let me see. Let me get back to my channel, my community tab here. I want to do an Ask Me Anything video, probably next week. So there's this, sorry for the really corny picture here, guys, but I'd love for you guys to just ask me anything. There's a Google Doc here that I'm going to share, and just send me, I would love for just you guys to just send me any question, anything outside of like what we talk about on YouTube and stuff like that. And any questions around everything else, in life, that you guys are curious about, that would be really fun for me to answer. Getting some really good questions. I think I've had about 15 so far. And so, send it to me. put your name and also one of your social media links so I can give you a shout out in the video and also in the description. And that'll be really fun. So yeah, send that to me. I think I'll probably close this down tonight because I think I have a pretty good amount of questions already, and then I'll film it next week and share it with you guys. So it'll be a real fun. It's not a tutorial video, but I think it's good to kind of mix up your content once in a while. So that should be really cool. All right, guys. Thanks again for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.